If you find it hard to answer the question when your teacher asks you what do you want to be when you grow up, it's because you don't know your passion. So today I'm going to tell you how you can find your passion. The first step is to get to know yourself. In order to find your passion, you have to know yourself. So the way to do that is you have to look back into your life since from childhood until now and look at the pattern, and you would most likely find one thing that you are passionate about. Normally, people have some kind of interest in their childhood, and that thing tends to be tied to the thing that they are passionate about. So you have to look at your life and get to know yourself in order to find your passion. That's gonna take time, but you just have to continue to learn about yourself. That will help you find your passion. The second one is you have to read books, listen to podcasts, and you also have to listen to people's stories. And whenever you listen to like podcasts or read books, don't just pay attention to the content. You also need to pay attention to the life story of the authors and the experts that get invited to the podcast. It's because whenever you look at like the careers of the people that write books, you would notice that they have jobs that are like not traditional. And also when you listen to people that get invited to podcasts, they have like non-traditional type of jobs. Like for example, some people are just experts on protein, or they are like experts on stress management. Like they are experts into one specific thing, and they are successful and they are known for that one thing. And you notice that the type of jobs they have are not traditional type of jobs. So when you read people's books and listen to their podcast, you have to look at the type of jobs they do, because it will give you ideas like outside of the traditional jobs. So that's why I would say, besides the content of the books and podcasts, you have to look at the author's background or the expert's background to see the type of jobs they do, because it will give you inspiration. And also you have to listen to people's stories in general, like successful people. You have to read their stories to see if that could like, if that speaks to you. Maybe looking at people's stories will give you ideas about the type of things that you find interesting. The other thing is you have to look at your own strengths and weaknesses. For example, sometimes when you focus on your strength, that thing can become your passion. Other times when you focus on your weakness and you master that problem, that could become your passion too. For example, there's a famous person, when he was a child, he had difficulty with reading because he had brain problems. Nowadays, that person is like a popular person, and he focuses on teaching other people how to become better learners. So he used his childhood problems or his weakness to become expert on that. And now it's like it became his passion to solve that problem and teach other people how to overcome that. So basically, you could use your weakness and focus on that, and you could become expert on that, and that weakness can become your passion, and you could use it to help other people. And there was also another person, when he was a child, he couldn't read. Now, as an adult, he created an app that helps people like listen to readings, like whenever there's like a textbook, he created an app that reads for other people. So he used his weakness to find his passion. So that's what I mean when I say you have to look at like your strength and weakness, and you could use that to turn them into your passion. And also, you have to like take action. You have to try different things. When you try different things, it will help you find your passion. Sometimes just sitting down and trying to think about your passion is not going to help you. You have to like take action. For example, there are some people who want to start YouTube channel, but they don't know their niche. But if they just sit down and try to think about their niche, they might not find it. But if they just open the YouTube channel and try to like do whatever type of video, they might end up finding their niche because they're taking action and they're making like different type of videos, and they would eventually find their niche because of the action they are taking. So sometimes it requires you to take action in order to find your passion. And lastly, you have to know that when you take like the traditional way, it might not help you find your passion. Like for example, if you say, I want to become a doctor or something like traditional, if you look at your passion through that, you might not find it, because like the type of like jobs like doctors and stuff like that, they might not be something you're interested in, and it might make you feel like there's nothing you could do in life. But you have to know that you shouldn't look at the like the traditional type of jobs. You should just like know yourself and look at like non-traditional ways, and they will help you find something like unique that is for yourself, and it will help you like decrease the confusion that you will have. So knowing yourself is going to help you find a career path that's like unique to you, rather than like the traditional type of careers. And when you like get to know yourself and try to find your passion, you have to start early, because it's gonna take a long time for you to figure it out. And and because it's gonna take a long time, it's better to start early and start discovering yourself, because that's how you will know what you're passionate about. I hope these tips help you find your passion.